Hi guys, welcome to Fluid Form at Home. Today I'm going to be taking you through a reformer workout. For today's workout, I'm warming us up with our yellow band. Let's get going. We're going to start standing in the well of our reformer, and we've got one half spring on, a blue spring. We're going to pop the yellow band over our knees, and we're coming down, placing our hands on the shoulder pads and just sitting back slightly here. You should feel like your arms are lengthened out in this position. We just start by warming the back of our legs up. We're going to extend the right leg out and we lift and lower from here. We're bent through the left leg. We're staying nice and still and we lift up and down here for 10, 9, 8, 7, nice work, 6, 5, lifting it up, 4, 3, keeping the pelvis nice and square, 2, and 1. Lifting it up and over now, taking it over and out to the outside of the bed, back and behind. We're lifting it up and over, the poles at the back, lifting it up and over. Good. Keep even pressure through both your hands. You're really feeling it through your supporting leg, so your left hip and glute here. We're working that leg here for 5 and back and 4, tummy pulling in and back and 3 and back. Keep it lifting and reaching, 2, last one, 1. Bring it back and in for me now, bending that leg in. It's just resting gently on the wooden platform. From here, I want you to sink back into the back leg and bend the arms, bringing the bed towards you. Lengthen back and out to home. Lengthen that left leg. Inhale here, we'll do that movement again. We exhale. We bend back into our supporting leg and then we bend our arms in. We lengthen back and out, find home, and we move. That's the movement. We're gonna stay seated now and just move our arms. Let's do it together. Inhale here, exhale, sitting back, coming down, and the arms pull in here for 10, 9, abs are in, 8, 7, pull right in using your biceps, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, pull it in, 1, and great work, taking it back. Let's swap sides for me now. We're standing on our right leg, we're extending the left leg out. Abs are pulling in, our arms are forward of our shoulders, and we lift up and down here for 10, 9. So again, the supporting leg is working here. 7, keep the leg long, 6, 5, 4, lifting it up, 3, great work, 2, and 1. Take it into a rainbow now. Up and out for me now for 10, bring it back, 9, take it back, 8, lift it up and over, 7, nice work, 6, up and back, 5, abs are pulling in, 4, up and back, 3, great work, 2, that's it, last one, 1, coming all the way back and behind, bending that leg in for me now. From here, we bend back into the leg that's on the wooden platform, we bend the bicep, we travel forward, find home, allow that leg to extend, we inhale. On the exhale, we bend back and we pull. Good, we extend and back. Okay, now we sit back and we hold the back now. We know the movement, we hold, we pull the arms in for 10, 9, great work, 8, 7, abs, 6, 5, 4, pulling it in, 3, good job, 2, 1, pulling it in there and coming all the way back. Excellent work. Let's step out and come onto our bed for me now. Coming all the way onto our bed, we're going to stay facing forward. We're keeping the band on and we're reaching back to grab our strap. We inhale here. Now we start with some arm work. We're seated to begin. We inhale. On the exhale, I want you to scoop, bringing your arms up. Taking your palms down now. We bend our elbows wide and we push our arms out. We bend our elbows wide and we push. Good, keeping the elbows up high, Palms are facing down, abs are in. Good, and push. We have 2 more here before we add our legs if we want. Last one, come with me if you feel like you want to, otherwise stay seated on your feet. From here now, abs are in and we come up. Lifting up, we come back and down. The band just helps activate our glutes a little more here and up. We're coming back and down. Thighs are working as we lift. Good, back and down. We've got 8 from here. We lift, squeeze glutes, extend the arms out, back and down. And we lift, back and down. Abs are in, extend, back and down. We've got 5 to go. Here we go. We go 5 and down. We go 4 and down. Great work. We go 3, back and down. We go 2, back and down. Last one for me here now. 1, let's hold it up for me there. Turn your palms to face the ceiling, bringing your arms down and by your side. We inhale here. On the exhale, we're lifting up and down from here. Now chest is open and we go 10. Back and down, squeezing the glutes the whole time. 9. 8. Back and down. 7. Back and down. Chest is open. 6. Tummy pulling in tight. 5. Back and down. 4. Back and down. Great work. 3. Reaching out, but keeping the abs so active. Glutes nice and on. 2. 1 more for me here. 1. Come down for a rest. Great work. We're going to take it into circles here now. So still coming up. We inhale here. Let's go together. And on the exhale, we come forward, we reach, we come up. The arms circle around for me here for 5. Up and around. 4. 3. Squeeze the glutes. 2. Great work. 1. Hold. Reverse here now for 5. Abs are in. 4. Up and around. 3. Good job. 2. And 1. Coming all the way down. Fantastic. Let's pop those straps down. We're going to take the yellow band off our legs. And we're coming now right to the front of our bed, coming all the way forward as you can. And now I want you to bring your feet up onto the foot bar. Holding your feet there now. The bed is home. You're just going to roll on down. Once we come down, I want you to take your bottom even further. You want to be slightly free of your shoulder pads. Now, if you like, you can remove your shoulder pads if your reformer allows. Otherwise, they're fine to be there. Just make sure you've got a nice gap. Our toes are curled over the foot bar. We're still on that half spring. Our hands come back and behind us. We inhale here. On the exhale, we lift our hands up towards the ceiling. Our chin comes on our chest. We push out through our legs. We scoop into our belly and we come up into this beautiful seated position, sitting right on the edge of the reformer. We begin to roll back, pubic bone to belly button. We bend through our legs. We scoop down and we lay all the way back and down. We inhale. On the exhale, our hands move, we scoop. You need to squeeze your glutes at that point where you feel like you're not going to get there. Pubic bone to belly button, come under. And then you bend in as you come halfway. We inhale, exhale, up, scoop, squeeze the glutes. Sit tall, great. Begin the roll back, then bend the legs, then come back and down. We inhale here. On the exhale, hands float, chin on chest, scoop. Good, coming up. Good, begin the roll back, scoop in. Really control as you bring the bed home. We inhale here. On the exhale, we lift, squeeze. We come up. Good, roll back, scoop, back and down. We have 2 more here. We inhale, exhale, we lift, scoop, up. Feeling it deep in our belly. We come back, roll, come all the way down. If you need to, you just shuffle yourself forward again. This is our last one here now. We inhale. On the exhale, our arms float, chin on chest, scoop. Use your glutes, come all the way up. Great work. From here now, I want you to roll back and open your arm out. Your right arm, you come up, seated again. You roll back and your left arm comes out. Come up. Now, as you're rolling back and holding that connection and you open, keep equal pressure through your feet. Open. Good. Coming up and open. Good. One more here and open. Good. All the way up, bending our knees in, rolling back and down. Good. All the way down. We add to it again here now. We inhale, we float our hands up. We lift our head, we scoot, we come all the way up. I want you now to start the roll back but bend the legs in. Hold the roll back position here now and use your legs only for 10. You're scooping deep into your belly. 9. Working your legs. 8. 7. Feeling your abs. 6. Good. Keep the deep scoop. 5. Push. Coming in. 4. Push. 3. Push. 2. Push. Last one. 1. Push. Sit all the way up. Get that stretch. Begin the roll back, scoop, and come all the way down. Fantastic. Really working deep into that belly and using the spring there to help you come up and get that beautiful articulation into that seated position. Let's come down onto our back now. I'm going to add some spring load. We're going to work with 3.5 springs, so really quite heavy springs here. We're coming back and onto our back. Lying all the way down, we're starting with some pelvic curls. We inhale here. Our hands are down and by our side. We want that gap between our shoulders and shoulder pads. We inhale, our heels are on the foot bar, and on the exhale, we bring our pubic bone to belly button, scooping in and coming all the way up. Good, coming up into that high pelvic position here, we inhale. On the exhale, control, melting through, coming back and down. Good, we inhale here, and on the exhale, we scoop. Pubic bone to belly button, we lift, and we come up. We hold, holding it there, now we inhale. On the exhale, we slowly come down. Nice work. We have one more like that. We inhale, on the exhale, pubic bone to belly button, scoop, scoop, lifting up. Holding it here for me now. We're going to go into single leg lifts. So we inhale. On the exhale, I want you to lift your right leg up. Lower it back and down. Lift your left leg up. Lower it back and down. Keeping the pelvis high, you lift your right. You squeeze the glute of the leg that stays connected to the bar and down. This marching mechanism here, keeping the pelvis nice and stable. Abs are in. We're working hard through hamstring and glute. We've got 4 left. We go 4 and down. We've got 3 and down. Great work. We've got 2 and down. Last one here. 1. Holding it here for me now. Staying nice and high through the pelvis. We begin to drop down and up. Keeping the bed still. We've got 10. Keeping the feet and legs parallel. 9. Good. 8. Dropping down. 7. Knitting the ribs together. 6. Good. 5. 4. Working hard here. 3. Lifting up. 2. Lifting up. Last one. 1. Lifting up. Holding it here for me now. Holding here now, we inhale. On the exhale, pressing through your heels, I want you to extend your legs out and lower your hips a little. You then want to pull the bed back in, lifting your hips back and up. We inhale here. On the exhale, we push and we lower down. Good. We pull in and we lift up. And we push and lower down. We come in and we lift up. Here we go together. We've got 10. Stay here with me now. 10. Control the in. Make sure you lift. 9. Pull and lift. It's a strong spring. 8. So you've really got to use everything here. 7. Pulling back and in. 6. Great work. Up. 5. Pulling it back and up. 4. Back and up. 3. Push and lift. 2. Push and lift. Last one, holding it here now. You've got one last set, we inhale. On the exhale, float the right leg into tabletop. Either hold it here or come with me. For 8, in, 7, good, 6, work that leg. 5, abs are in, 4, good, 3, squeeze the glute, 2, nice work, 1, coming in, drop that leg down, inhale here, pelvis is high, float the left leg up, and we push out. For 8, you really need to use the momentum here. 7, but still stay in control. 6, 5, 4, great work. 3, back and in. 2, back and in. 1, all the way in and down you come. Well done, really feeling that through the back of the legs and the glutes there. We're going to continue with our leg work here, bringing our feet into a small V position. Our pelvis is in neutral here. We inhale. On the exhale, we're pushing through the ball of the foot, keeping the heels together and lengthening our legs out. We control the bed and we come in. Our first set of 10, we're in neutral position on the bed. We come out here for 10. Pull back and in. Squeeze glutes, squeeze heels. 9, 8, 7, squeeze. 6, great work. 5, coming in. 4, good. 3, that's it. 2, squeezing here. 1, holding it out, holding it there for me now. Pulling all the way back and in. We're taking it into a low lift position. So we inhale here. On the exhale, the low lift is pubic bone to belly button, and we just lift the pelvis off, but then we drop it into neutral. So we're in a neutral pelvic position, just floating off the bed. We hold it here now and we work here for 10, 9, having to work hard here, 8, keep the bottom just off the ground, 7, squeeze, 6, 5, work those legs, 4, good job, just off the bed, 3, 2, good, 1, coming on in, rolling on down, beautiful work. Let's take it to parallel. We're on our toes, so when we work through the ball of our foot, we get more workload around the inside of the knee and top of the kneecap. We inhale here now. On the exhale, we push out and we pull back and in, keeping the heels nice and high. We've got 10, squeeze the glutes, 9, back and in, 8, nice work. 7, good. Lift, activate the quads on the out. 6, really feel the kneecap lift. 5, 4, great work. 3, that's it. 2, good. 1, hold. We go into single leg work from here now. We inhale. Now this is heavy, remember, you need to keep the pace. Right leg comes into tabletop. We come in. As we come in, we extend it over the foot bar. We've got 10. And we've got 9. Really testing our pelvic stability here. 8. Good. 7. Extend. 6. Keep the heel lifted. 5. Extend it out. 4. Nice work. 3. Good job. 2. Last one. 1. Hold it here now. The leg is in tabletop. We come halfway in and out here for 10, 9. Really lift the kneecap. 8. Good. Nice workload through that leg now. 7, 6, 5. Beautiful work. 4, 3. Just halfway in. 2, and 1. Hold. Squeeze that glute. Drop the right leg down. We inhale. On the exhale, we float the left leg up. We come all the way in and the left leg extends over. We pull it back and we've got 10 from here. We've got 9. Pull it in. Squeeze the glute, keep the heel high. 7. Good. 6. Push it out. 5. Pull it in. 4. Great work. 3. Back and in, tummy active. 2. Pull it in. 1, coming all the way in, holding the left leg still, halfway in and out with the right for 10. Good. 9. That's it. 8, use the glute, use the legs, 7, 6, keep the rib cage soft, relax the neck and shoulders. We've got 5 left, 4 left, 3 left, you're almost there, 2 left, push it out, 1 left, and all the way in. Fantastic work, feeling a nice warmth around the top of the knees. Let's finish in our wide V position, again on the ball of the foot, keeping our heels nice and high. Our pelvis is in neutral. Our knees are coming out on the angle, but again, within our carriage. We inhale here, and on the exhale, we're pushing all the way out from here. We're holding it here for me now. We come halfway in here. Squeeze and lift for 10. Squeeze and lift 9. Good. 8. Excellent. 7. That's it. 6. Coming on in. 5. Squeeze the glutes. 4. Good job. 3. Squeezing here. 2. And 1. Holding it all the way out. Coming all the way into halfway. I want you to drop the left heel down as low as you can and lift the right heel up here. And we just pulse here for 10, 9, 8, 7. Press through the left heel, but lift the right heel for 5, 4, push, 3, 2, 1, hold. Push the right heel down, lift the left heel up. Keep there in that position for 10, 9, 8, great, 7, 6, that's it, 5, good job, 4, 3, 2, and 1, coming all the way in. Fantastic work. Bring your legs into tabletop here for me now, holding on to your shoulder pads, and I just want you to gently move your legs from side to side, getting a release through that lumbar. Nice and slow. And on this side too, nice and slow. Good, coming back and through the center. Nice work. Let's come up off our bed now into some single leg standing work. So we're going to drop it down to a single red spring now. We're going to stand nice and upright. So we're standing about halfway along the platform of the bed. Once you find that position, you're going to push out through your bent legs. So you're standing nice and tall. Standing tall for me here now, and we just do a tiny little push back. So we're bent through our supporting leg just a little. Body is nice and upright, abs are in, and it's a tiny little push back here for 10, 9, 8, feeling the glute activate, the back of the glute, 7, 6, 5, 4, push it back, 3, 2, and 1, holding it there. I want you to hinge down into it now. There's a lot of load through the front of the left leg. We inhale here now, we exhale, and we push back from there for 10. Push it back, 9, 8, good, 7, it's strong, 6, have control, 5, good, 4, that's it, 3, push it back, 2, push it back, 1, coming all the way in, standing up. We've got one more set of that now. We inhale here. On the exhale, we hinge right down. And then we push that left leg back again for 10. Push it back, 9. Tummy is in, 8. Feeling it through the right leg now. 7. Drive it back through that heel. 6. Good. 5. 4. Push it back. 3. Almost there. 2. Good. 1. And all the way up. Let's go to the other side. So it's really important in this movement that your position is correct. So you're finding the halfway point of your bed. That's where you place your standing leg. Your right leg comes on. You're on a full spring or 1.5. We're up nice and tall here. A slight bend in the left knee, and we're pushing back from here now. Little push. Looking to engage that high hamstring, the lower part of your bottom here. We've got 8, 7, 6, squeezing into it, 5, 4, squeeze for me there, 3, 2, 1, good, sitting down, abs are in, you've got to use everything here, 10, everything is on, 9, good, 8, 7, pushing back, drive through that heel, 6, 5, push it back, 4, good job, 3, excellent, 2, push it back, 1, coming all the way up for a rest, everything is on, everything is hot, we've got one last set of 10 here, we inhale, we come on down, get lower for me for the final 10, and we push back from here, 10, don't give up, 9, push into that heel, 8, 7, push it back, 6, great work, 5, push it back, 4, good, 3, that's it, 2, last one, 1, and coming all the way up. Let's come onto the bed to finish for me now. We're kneeling on the bed. Our feet are up against the shoulder pads and we inhale here. On the exhale, I just want you to push through your arms, getting nice long arms for me here, lifting through the chest to bring yourself back and home. Exhale, push back. Inhale in. Exhale, push. Inhale in. Squeeze the foot bar, push. We're challenging our abdominals here now. We've got 6. Back and lift. Stay strong through your glutes. 5. Up. 4. Up. We're almost there. 3. Good, squeeze. 2. Last one here, 1. All the way back and up. Well done, guys. That's the end of your Reformer workout. You will be definitely feeling that through your legs, in and around your knees and your glutes tomorrow. If it's not hot enough for you in those legs, you can always add a half spring or a quarter spring more to all of that leg and foot work. I really hope you enjoyed it.